Hello, my name is Steve Baker. Today I want to do a quick configuration overview on how to set up the advanced alert module for your location. When you first log in, you're going to always hit the dashboard. The dashboard will provide you alert history. It'll also provide you trunk status. So the alert history is when was the last 911 called, who called it, so you can have some historical data. And also the trunk registration status. We use SIP to move these 911 alerts and move 911 calls to your county operators for 911 alerting. And if that trunk goes offline, you'll actually get a text alert that'll tell you when it's registered and when it's not. So to configure the AAM, you always work from left to right. Start with your groups. We're going to add a group. We're going to name the group. We're going to name it something unique. We always recommend naming it what that physical location is. If it's the name of a high school, name of a building, name of an outbuilding, something like that. And then we also want to provide in that group the destination SMS recipients. So I'm just going to make up some numbers here. We're going to separate them by commas, no spaces. And now we have two recipients that actually can receive those SMS text messages. 214-555-1313. Okay, so now we have two of them in there that are ready for that group to receive an SMS alert. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the location tab. We're going to add a location. Same thing, we recommend naming that location something unique that identifies that physical address. We also want to put in its address. This is what's going to be passed to the SMS recipients. And I'm just going to say Dallas, Texas, just to make it simple. And also, we want to make sure we identify the E911 number that's being passed to that county operator. So the Kari law and the federal mandates of the Kari and Baum mandates require that every physical location have a unique number that can be identified to an address when you fill out your PSAP information for that 911 location. And then we also want to put in the extensions. And these can be 1 digits, these can be 2 digits, they could be a whole range, it could be not a contiguous number. You can really customize those locations. So as you can see, I've got 100 through 199. That's all the extensions. So if anybody in that extension dials 911, this information is going to be outpulsed to all the SMS recipients. So since this is a school, we can outpulse this to our SR officers, our principals, coaches, even armed personnel that have been identified and trained by that school district can be recipients. You can make it any way you want to. You can customize it to that location. Now we're going to go to the rules, and remember, that was for the Kari configuration that we did first. This now is for the Baum's federal mandates, and the Baum federal mandates require that we give out a precise location. So now, not only are we going to SMS text the location number, we're actually going to set that rule up. If anybody dials a specific number, we want to pass their room number or extension number. In this case, we're going to pass the extension number of that phone with the name of the person on that phone. So it's always best to keep your phone directory up and current, because this is what we're going to text off of. And then we could select our group. So if we had more than one group, we could select that group that's already been configured and add that rule. And then we're going to meet one more requirement that the Baum law requires, that we can set out. Even with an access code, we're notifying people. So you can see we did a 911. And I would suggest in the past, if you had 8 or 7 as your access code, go ahead and make more rules. You can have as many rules as you want per each physical location. So now we are complete. We have met the Kari and Baum federal mandates for 911 alerting and monitoring. The only thing left we need to do is we need to go over here to administration system settings, and we need to create a number that'll be notified if the trunk goes offline. That's not a 911 emergency, but someone who's responsible, say like your technology, and you could even have other people back you up if it's not your technology, and you want to give a unique name so that person knows which trunk is done. So that's it. The advanced alert module set up, everything's good to go. All you need to do is when You come in here from time to time and check, make sure this is green. That'll tell you that it's up and running. And I would suggest at least once a month doing a test at each unique location just to make sure that you're getting the proper 911 information past you if someone dials that number. So once again, my name is Steve Baker. I appreciate your time. We appreciate your business. If you have any questions or comments, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to help you, and have a great day.